All right. Oh my God. It's much brew about nothing time, and this week we are playing a modern league. Oh man, with Bogles. I made the mistake of making it known that I hate Bogles, so when it came time to do a deck tech for Bogles, it was super popular. I had many people say I voted for this one just because you said you didn't want to play it. So, thanks, I guess. I learned my lesson. But we're heading to a modern league to check out some hexproof action. And this hand is missing a land, so we can't keep it. Basically, why I'm not a fan of Bogles, and I've never played actual modern Bogles. I do know how it works, and basically, your opening hand needs a land and a Boggle. You mulligan until you find that. This hand has a land and a Boggle, so we will keep it. We do not want more land, so we'll put the plains to the bottom. So pretty much, we Razor Verge Thicket, Glade Cover Scout, pass the turn, and hope for the best. Hope we draw more auras. Ranker's a good start. Gonna make our Slippery Boggle a 3/2 hexproof. Our opponent's on the elf plan. Another Glade Cover Scout. Well, let's put a Ranker on our Glade Cover Scout. Go attacking. Opponent takes it. So we will Temple Garden untapped and play a second Glade Cover Scout. Pass the turn. Well, we'll see. We're going to need some lifelinky type enchantments. Opponent has Uzuri, the Renegade leader. Come on, deck. Aura. We need an aura. Another Ranker. Well, I think we want to keep going big on the same Glade Cover Scout. So let's get in for 5. Play Windswept Teeth. Pass the turn. We might have to kill this Uzuri. Regeneration is actually pretty annoying against our board. We're just hoping, I mean, we can crack Windswept Teeth to thin our deck a bit. Probably get a Dryad Arbor. And then we're pretty much hoping to find, like, Daybreak Coronet would probably be the best. Ethereal Armor is also not bad. Opponent gets in 4/2 with Uzuri. Maybe we should have double blocked there in this matchup. Well, let's crack Windswept Teeth. Get a Dryad Arbor. Draw a... we're Boggle flooded. Well, let's attack with Glade Cover Scout. I kind of think our opponent, has Collected Company. There's Collected Company. Opponent gets Duinian's Elite and a Shaman to the pack. Ay. Not great. So opponent gets an Elf. Then drains us. Down to 10. Yeah, we might just be dead here. We just haven't drawn enough Bogles. Or auras to put on our Bogles. So we hit our opponent down to 8. Get back our Ranker. Get back our Ranker. Play a Ranker. Play another Glade Cover Scout. And then I guess we just got to Path Uzuri. Or else, if they have a land, they just trample everything and we lose instantly. So pass the turn. I mean, I guess we're sort of still in range if we draw the right aura. Elvish Visionary for our opponent. We're really going to need Magic Online. Why can't we... Huh. Well, I guess we're stuck with this Exile window open. There we go. We're really going to need... I guess Unflinching Courage or Daybreak Coronet are our best options. This deck really wants to win Game 1, because Game 2 people get to bring in a lot more hate. Another Shaman of the pack. Are we just dead? We're down to 5. Well, I guess we're not just dead. This means we have to block on the Shaman of the pack. Actually, maybe we chump. I mean, we're dead next turn regardless, right? If we block here... How can we win from here? 5 power, we draw exactly Daybreak Coronet, 8 power, still, oh, that does win us the game. All right, I guess that's our out. So we block here, do the chump, drop to 2, and we have to rip Daybreak Coronet on this draw step. We draw a Spirit Dancer. Now, so we can play Core Spirit Dancer, the wrong white card, play a Ranker on the Spirit Dancer, draws us a card, Plains, Block, block. Yeah, we're dead. All right. All right, all right, all right. Aye, okay. Elves, eh? What do we have to fight against elves? That's unlikely to work. I mean, I guess the path is probably fine. Ethersworn Canonist can actually stop our opponent from comboing off and maybe dismember, and that's about it. What do we not want against elves? Suppression Field probably just goes down. Suppression Field doesn't seem very good because it only suppresses non-mana abilities, so it doesn't stop elves like at all. So bring in some more removal. That was a very awkward draw. The deck does mulligan a lot, but we just never really got any auras to go on our Bogles. Oh, this is a very questionable hand. Basically, with this hand, we'd be going in on Dryad Arbor. We do have Spider Umbra, which is good. We have a path, which is reasonable. Unfortunately, Spider Umbra does not save us from Dismember, so this hand is risky. I think we got a mulligan. Alright, this hand is pretty close to where we want to be. Ethereal Armor, definitely keeping on top. So we're going to want one more land, but this hand is still pretty good. So Glade Cover Scout, pass the turn. Opponent plays Guiltleaf Palace, reveals Mystic, plays Mystic. Let's Windswept Teeth, crack Windswept Teeth, get a Plains, play Hyena Umbra, play Ethereal Armor. So 4/4 for strike, hexproof. So now we just really want one more land for Unflinching Courage, and then we get Trample, and we get Lifelink, and this will be, what, a 7/7? Opponent has Dwynnian's Elite, makes an Elf, Temple Garden, tapped. Well, come on, land. Land off the top. Spider Umbra. Well, let's play Ledgewalker. We did not get the land that we really wanted, but we keep attacking. Opponent's down to 12. I guess this is going to depend on what lords our opponent has as well. They could just race us. The only good news is we're in a position where any card in our deck essentially is good. Land gets us Unflinching Courage, which is good. Non-lands, this is, I think, the only 3 in our deck, so we're going to be able to cast it. So pretty much no matter what happens, we're in good shape with our draws. Elvish Visionary for our opponent. Not that scary because it's not a lord. Follow-up is another Dwynnian's Elite. So our opponent's going pretty wide. Are they going to try attacking? They get in for 2. Well, land here would be awesome for the Trample and the Lifelink. Another Spider Umbra. And because of our mana, we can only cast 1. Oh, deck. Deck. Well, let's put Spider Umbra on Ledgewalker. Attack with both. Opponent's probably going to start chumping. There's the chump, and see what happens. Opponent's down to 8. Ethereal Armor should win us the game next turn, assuming we live another turn. Heritage Druid. Well, our opponent's got mana galore, although they don't have any Nettle Sentinels. So opponent does some tapping, makes some mana, has Collected Company, gets an Azuri and a Nettle Sentinel. That's a good draw. Good hit. Does some tapping. Plays Lead the Stampede. Untaps Nettle Sentinel. Well, let's see what our opponent hits. Lord, Elvish Mystic, and Llanowar Elves. Plays Llanowar Elves. Taps everything. Plays Archdruid. Well, I mean, we have draws that can win us the game. That's where we're at. Does this draw win us the game? We drew the land, which means we get to give a creature trample. So we got to put this on. This isn't going to do it, though. We're going to go up to 8 power. Attack with both, and our opponent can simply block with Nettle Sentinel, and then we die on the backswing. They got to block with both. All right. So opponent drops to 5. We go to 25. The problem is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I think we just die to being overrun here, essentially. Maybe not. Maybe if they don't have any more creatures. We know they have at least 1 elf. 5 mana for the overrun off Azuri. Goes to combat. Does some attacking. Are we dead? I think so. They have exactly 6 attackers. Overruns. And we lost. Well, you can see how close that game was. Super, super close. If we had gotten our unflinching courage a turn earlier, probably would have won.